I'm John Walker. Welcome back to Bearcat Update. Welcome to Bearcat Update. I'm your host, John Walker, and we are back after a 2-week hiatus due to the rise of COVID cases on campus. Northwest basketball was supposed to tip off the season this Thursday against Northeastern State in Tahlequah, Oklahoma. Last Friday, the Riverhawks men reported positive cases in the program, resulting in that game being rescheduled to December 31st. That will put the men's first game of the season Saturday on the road against Rogers State. Although the men's game was canceled, the women's basketball team is still set to play against Northeastern State this Thursday. Our reporter Chase Chambers met with the team to see how they've been preparing for the first game of the season. Chase.
Women's basketball seniors Jalen Haggard, Mia Stillman, and Ellie Horn talk about the team's preparations for the upcoming season opener.
Every day is kind of different, so the beginning of the week is a lot of COVID testing and making sure we're staying cautious with who we're being around and stuff like that. And then aside from that, just 3 days of really high-tempo, high-intensity practice, and other than that, we've just been attacking each week.
Stillman talks about the biggest changes they face in their upcoming season and how they are going to overcome them.
I would say one big change I'm noticing is the fans, just not knowing how many people we're going to be able to have, or especially with the seating on the bench, because normally we're all sitting next to each other. But this year it'll be a little different. We're all going to be spaced out 6 feet apart, obviously.
Ellie goes through her emotions about finally getting back on the court despite the team not knowing if their season was going to happen or not.
I'm really grateful that we get the chance to play. It'll be really fun to get out there with my teammates and to see what we can do this season.
Stillman shares her emotions about this being her senior season and what she's going to miss the most.
I'm very sad. It's just really hard to leave a group of girls like this because they're everything to me and they're the reason why I smile every day.
Haggard shares her favorite memory from the past 3 years and what those memories mean to her.
I would say going to Kansas City last year was probably my favorite. I think it's been a long time since we had been there, so just to be there with our team, my best friends, that was really fun, and it's something that I'll cherish forever.
Haggard, Horn, and Stillman share their positions that they play on the court.
I'm a center.
I'm a guard.
I'm a stretch 4.
Horn talks about what she's looking forward to most once the season finally gets underway.
We did really well last year as a team, and I'm really excited to see how far we can go this year and what improvements we can make.
Reporting for Bearcat Update, I'm Chase Chambers.
Thanks, Chase. Both teams will travel Saturday to Claremore, Oklahoma to battle Rogers State. We're going to take a quick break. Don't go anywhere. When we come back, we talk about the rise and fall of Northwest football this year. You're watching Bearcat Update on KNWT, Channel 8. Welcome back to this week's episode of Bearcat Update. The football team was set to scrimmage Washburn on November 7th, and 2 days before the scrimmage, it was canceled due to 15 Washburn players testing positive for COVID-19. After Northwest received its test results the following morning, the Bearcats canceled their remaining scrimmage for this fall, which was supposed to happen this Saturday against Central Missouri in Bearcat Stadium. It is getting closer and closer to the end of the semester, and we are taking a look at our best moments from this fall. Fall sports didn't really see much action, but still made progress throughout a season, if you will. Let's go back and look at the football team for this fall.
The last game played in Bearcat Stadium was on November 30th, 2019. The Bearcats defeated Lindenwood in a 63-7 playoff victory. But who would have thought this would be the last game for a while?
Good afternoon and welcome to Bearcat Stadium on the Northwest Missouri State campus in Maryville, Missouri. It's round 2 of the NCAA Division II playoffs. Now Thomas in motion right to left. They want to run with it to the right side. Braden Wright with the run, cuts back in, gets a nice block, and gets into the end zone untouched. And Northwest Missouri State adds to their lead.
Well, the Bearcats with 63 points, this a new playoff high.
About 1 month ago, fall sports was postponed until 2021, which left an uneasy taste in the mouths of senior athletes.
I felt like this season was like our season to break out. We got new offense, defense still the same, so I just felt like we was going to do what we always wanted to do.
Even through times of uncertainty, these Bearcats continue to find a light in the darkness.
I was a little upset, but looking at it now, I can understand what's going on, and it gives me a whole other year to prepare. So
I just felt like it's just another opportunity for me to get better and just work on my craft. So
Recently, in the past few months, Draft Diamonds, a website designed to help small school athletes gain exposure, brought Northwest Missouri State to their platform. Sam Roberts, Amani Donado, Tanner Owens, Caden Davis, and Jaravian Anderson represented Bearcat Nation as part of the Draft Diamonds 2021 NFL Draft Prospect Collection.
Well, it felt good, like a dream come true. Like since I was young, I always wanted to get a chance at NFL, so I was just amazed at the time.
It's cool to have that recognition. I'm still humble. Got a lot to prove this next season.
Anderson and Davis' love for the sport is deeper than stats and wins.
I like the competition. I like strategy and like just the craft of it. Like you got to be detailed. Like every little detail counts. So you can like use that in your life. Like you can't just overlook the small things.
The brotherhood I developed, going to work day in, day out with everybody, going hard as we can.
The absence of football at the moment has not deterred these Bearcats from reaching the ultimate goal.
Hoping to just fulfill my potential. I feel like I ain't even scratched the surface yet.
Football, that's all I always wanted to do, so I'm just gonna pursue that.
Next level somewhere, whether that's CFL, XFL, NFL.
With today's lack of assurance, these guys understand an important life lesson.
Take nothing for granted. Every time I go out there, I don't know if it's gonna be my last play or whatnot, so.
We shall all aspire to take advantage of today's opportunities, as tomorrow is not guaranteed. Reporting for Bearcat Update, I'm Dylan Johnson.
Thanks, Dylan. Although the team did not take the field this season, they have gotten plenty of practice for a potential season in 2021, which is still planned to go on. We're going to take a quick break. Don't go anywhere. When we come back, we take a look at Northwest Cross Country. Welcome back to Bearcat Update. The cross country team has seen the most action this season with their last two meets. Last Saturday, the Bearcats traveled to Lubbock, Texas to compete in the Division II Cross Country National Invitational, where the women placed third. Junior Caroline Cunningham led the Bearcats and finished with a fourth place time of 22 minutes and 40 seconds. Amber Owen and Delaney Dykes followed behind, capturing 7th and 8th respectively. Earlier in the season, we met with the team before an evident future was even clear, and our reporter Chase Chambers met with senior Tucker Dale to see his view on the preparation prior to those two meets. Chase.
Senior Tucker Dahl has built a long-lasting relationship with his teammates in the last 3 years and wants to continue that bond.
My favorite thing about running here in Northwest is probably just how big of a family that it's grown over the past few years, because there was definitely been division at times when I was first here. At least it didn't feel as whole, and I feel just every year we've gotten closer and closer, and we just all have become more like-minded, and we just want to succeed.
The team puts in the miles day in and day out to see their hard work pay off.
So right now, since we're in season, it's probably 65 to 70 a week for me.
You wouldn't think a runner has the biggest shoe collection, but Tucker is giving everyone a run for their money.
I'd go 4 to 5 a year, so probably about 20 to 22, somewhere around there.
With the uncertainty of the season, the team is making changes on and off the course.
Go in pods and just kind of separate practice time out to not have everyone out together at once.
With the cancellation of fall championships, the team is coming together to find different motivations to push through the season.
It was definitely a blow and definitely demotivated for a little while, but I don't think that ever stopped us.
On October 7th, it was announced that the cross-country season would start on October 30th at the 2020 Cross-Country Championships in Wichita, Kansas. Reporting for Bearcat Update, I'm Chase Chambers.
Thanks, Chase. That serves as a perfect segue into my pick of the week this week because it is Northwest Cross Country. At the beginning of the semester, the Bearcats weren't exactly sure what the future had in store. They trained the entirety of the offseason not knowing what to look forward to until they didn't have anything to look forward to in the MIAA suspended fall sports until at least January 1st of 2021. After a reversal of that decision, there was hope, and a pseudo-MIAA meet, along with the national meet in Lubbock last weekend, showed the perseverance of the Bearcats throughout the repercussions of COVID-19. For those reasons, and many more, Northwest Cross Country is my pick of the week. That's going to wrap things up for this week's episode of Bearcat Update. Make sure to follow us on Twitter at BearcatUpdate_8 and catch all of our previous episodes on YouTube at KNWT8. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next week. I'm John Walker. Welcome back to Bearcat Update. Thanks for checking out this week's episode, guys. For our latest episode a couple of weeks ago, click up here. And for all of our previous ones, click down there. We'll see you next week.